Aliens, lizard people, and microchips. Mind control and pathways to new dimensions. You don't have to go very far to run into a conspiracy theory or two. They definitely run the gamut. And while some are easy to see where they come from, others are downright ridiculous. Get your tinfoil hat ready, because I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 bizarre conspiracy theories you've never heard of. #25. Alaskan Mind Control Lab. The High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, or HAARP, studies the upper reaches of our atmosphere. Perhaps the name of this transmitter facility, combined with its rural Alaskan location, begs for a juicy conspiracy theory or two. It could be a weapon used to control the weather. It could also control the minds of the masses. Maybe it causes earthquakes. Some even theorize that HAARP, as I'm going to refer to it, brought down the space shuttle Columbia. They recently held an open house to try to debunk these theories, but the verdict is still out on if that really set people at ease. 24. Lizard people. A disturbing number of people, roughly 12 million according to some sources, strongly believe or think it's possible that the US, or even the world, is run by extraterrestrial lizard people in disguise. These lizard people have taken over banks, Hollywood, and the government. This theory is certainly bizarre, but what makes it disturbing is that some people believe in it deeply enough to kill. In 2021, a California man murdered his small children because he believed they would turn into monsters because of his wife's serpent DNA. According to his testimony, he thought it was the only course of action that would save the world. 23. Denver International Airport. In case you're wondering where some conspiracy theorists believe these lizard people have their secret headquarters, well, look no further than the Denver International Airport. The theories surrounding Den don't stop there. People also connect this airport to the New World Order, Illuminati, aliens, and Nazis. These theories possibly stem from the strange artwork and being $2 billion over budget. As it's also double the size of Manhattan, there is enough space for secret bunkers. You want more details? Well, next time you fly through Denver, be sure to check out the Conspiracy Theories Gallery, which is located at the airport. 22. Georgia Guidestones. Commissioned by a man using the alias Robert C. Christian, the Georgia Guidestones were meant to serve as a compass, clock, and calendar. It shared some similarities to Stonehenge, but because of the inscriptions in 8 different languages, there were a few rumors about its real purpose. Some thought it told of the future, or how to rebuild after the apocalypse. The inscriptions were apparently meant to be a list of rules to keep us humans in check. However, in July of this year, which is 2022 for those of you watching in the future, an explosive device destroyed the Swahili and Hindi slab. Authorities dismantled the remaining slabs for safety reasons. 21. Minnesota Sky Sounds. While many blame it on airplanes, other Minnesota residents are creeped out by strange sounds in the sky. The sounds range from humming sounds to high-pitched ringing. There are a few people who have recorded the sounds with their phones, but still, no one seems to be sure what's causing them. Military training? Extraterrestrials? Who knows? 20. Skinwalker Ranch in Utah. Sometimes weird centers itself in an isolated location. The Sherman family of Ballard, Utah started reporting sightings of strange lights, UFOs, and circular doorways appearing in thin air back in the 1990s. They also talked of cows disappearing and then reappearing with their bodies mutilated. There was even a werewolf sighting. While this might be something that a single family could make up on their own, strange occurrences were recorded long before the Sherman family took ownership of the property. 19. Brunswick Springs. Nature can be both strange and beautiful. Brunswick Springs, Vermont is an excellent example. There are 6 different springs, which each hold completely different minerals in the area, all coming from the same source. Native Americans from the 1700s believed that the springs had healing powers. When a soldier during the French and Indian War attempted to bottle the spring water, the natives cursed the area. Fast forward several years later, and 4 different hotels built near the springs have mysteriously burnt down. Many people believe that this is because of the curse. 18. COVID vaccine microchips. This one probably has a place in your recent memory. Before COVID-19 vaccines were even given the green light, one myth gained a lot more traction than might be expected. The theory that Bill Gates is using the vaccines to implant microchips into people most likely came from 4plebs and then made its way to Reddit. Wait, it's not 4chan? No. Is that a different one? Gates poked fun at the conspiracy theory, tweeting that the reason Microsoft shut down Internet Explorer was because they ran out of microchips by vaccinating people. 17. COVID-19 and 5G. Honestly, if it weren't for 5G and all the electromagnetic frequencies from cell phone towers, our immune system wouldn't be susceptible to COVID-19 in the first place, so say followers of this conspiracy theory. To make matters worse, 5G can connect to your implanted microchip and track your every movement. Personally, I've held much better cell reception on my phone since getting the vaccine, so it can't be all that bad, right? 16. Birds aren't real. This conspiracy theory was started with great intention by a young man named Peter McIndoe in 2017. The theory goes that birds are actually US government-made surveillance drones. McIndoe held up the ruse for 4 years to, quote, hold up a mirror to America in the internet age. Organizers of Birds Aren't Real hope the joke will show people just how quickly and easily misinformation spreads. But we're wondering how the followers of this theory reacted when McIndoe came clean. Did they feel duped or think that the government got to them? 15. Ong's Hat, New Jersey. Another conspiracy theory joke that got out of hand was that of Ong's Hat, New Jersey. Ong's Hat was one of the earliest online conspiracy theories based on a few run-down, abandoned buildings located deep in the New Jersey Pine Barrens. The story goes that science and the paranormal blended together to open doors to other worlds and dimensions. A man by the name of Matheny fueled interest in the area by posing as an investigator and reporting strange occurrences. Soon, though, his research started encouraging people to get a little out of hand. Despite pulling the plug on it, believers refused to think it was all a game. Even in recent years, Matheny has had several people harass him for more information or try to break into his property. 14. Pizzagate. In 2016, campaign manager for Hillary Clinton, John Podesta, had his email hacked. In one of the emails, the owner of the pizzeria Comet Ping Pong and Podesta discussed the hosting of a fundraiser for Clinton. While that sounds innocent, it was apparently enough to start the conspiracy theory that Podesta and Clinton were leading a child trafficking ring, headquartered out of the pizzeria. 13. The world ended in 2012. How did the world end in 2012? Well, when the European Organization for Nuclear Research, or CERN, discovered the Higgs boson, think particles in physics, they accidentally created a black hole which the Earth was sucked up into. We just haven't realized it yet. 12. Disney Frozen distraction. For several years now, some people believe that Walt Disney cryogenically froze himself. While the Disney family refutes the claim, some conspiracy theories refuse to go away. Recently, theorists say Disney made the movie Frozen to mess with Google's search algorithm to throw people off the trail of finding information on Disney's procedure. Honestly, I just think that they should let it go. That's a Frozen joke for those who... I made that same thing in my speech. Congratulations, Robin and Hannah. 11. The Earth is hollow. This conspiracy theory started in the late 17th century, but after scientists disproved it, the theory grew quiet for a while. It resurfaces every few years, most recently in 2014, when scientists released previously unknown findings about the composition of the center of the Earth. That's like the entire Godzilla the Monsterverse. There is the Hollow Earth theory. That's a great series of movies if you haven't seen it. Really fun. 10. Flat Earthers. While we've already covered conspiracy theories based on the distrust of hard evidence, this one still baffles the mind. There are still people out there today, and probably going to be in this comment section, who believe the world is flat. Many people say that since they can't prove it's round, it must be flat. Any proof given by scientists is reasoned away with the idea that we are living in a Truman Show type of existence. 9. There is no space. Digging a little deeper into the beliefs of flat earthers, many adherents also deny the existence of space altogether. So, you could walk to the end of the Earth, theoretically, and not fall into the deep void of space. Luckily, Antarctica acts as an ice wall barrier to help us stay put. Thanks, Antarctica! What would we do without you? Still a cool place, no pun intended. I want to go there someday. 8. Prince Charles is a vampire. Okay, so out of all the conspiracy theories on this list, this one may actually be true. Bear with me, but Prince Charles may actually be a vampire. The evidence? He is distantly related to Vlad the Impaler, the inspiration for Dracula. Additionally, many royals in his bloodline had porphyria, an iron deficiency that causes sensitivity to sunlight. Curious. 7. The Matrix is real. You may notice that a lot of these conspiracy theories sound oddly familiar to the plot straight out of a best-selling fantasy or sci-fi movie. This one really fits that bill. What if the Matrix is real? Okay, maybe not exactly as it is in the movies, but the idea of us living in a simulation? This is a very prevalent theory with no small number of believers. There's even a subreddit dedicated to glitches in the Matrix. Strange, unexplainable occurrences that people take as evidence to the idea that we are plugged into the Matrix. 6. The moon isn't real. The moon landing was fake, and the appearance of the moon in our sky is simply a projection. Who's responsible for that projection? Our pancake-shaped planet may never know. 5. Amelia Earhart eaten by crabs. People have been searching for Amelia Earhart's body since she first disappeared. While a few theories surrounding her disappearance are a bit strange, the one that takes the cake, or crab cake that is that she died on Nikomororo Island after crash landing and was eaten by crabs. 4. Queen Elizabeth I was a man. This theory isn't as prevalent today, but the story goes that Queen Elizabeth I died when she was really young and was replaced by a boy who looked like her. Imagine being so insecure in manhood that creating a theory to explain how she was a strong, chaste leader makes you feel so much better about your life. Today, we like to call that misogyny. Next, 3. She was also the real Shakespeare. This one likely stems from the notion that Shakespeare was not thought to have the necessary knowledge to write about life at court. This is in contrast to Queen Elizabeth I, who is known to write a bit of poetry, in addition to being well educated and witty. 2. Jesus in Japan. According to this conspiracy, Jesus did not die on the cross. His little-known brother Isukiri did. So what happened to Jesus? Well, he ran away to Japan, got married, had 3 daughters, and ran an onion farm. Because why not? He also lived to be 106. Jesus' Brother Bob is a great song by the Arrogant Worms. Look that one up. That one's good. 1. Katy Perry is JonBenet Ramsey. What's a real doozy of a conspiracy theory without a little satanic ritual? Back in the 1990s, 7-year-old pageant queen JonBenet Ramsey was murdered. Or was she? What if her murder was staged and that she's really pop star Katy Perry? What if they switched as part of a satanic ritual? Perry and Ramsey have mildly similar facial features, as do their parents. And that's about the extent of the evidence. Seems plausible to me. So, what are some of your favorite conspiracy theories? Are there any you believe in? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. And as always, I'll see you next time. List 25. Yep. Nah, I'll probably stick with that one. It's still stupid. Give me some sign off ideas in the comments. Bye. Love you guys.
Be sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.